for the purpose of this presentation. This is Lestalum. It is inspired by Cuban architecture, but you can also see a bunch of rubbish on the floor. Inspired by a certain country. Also, Japan streets, they're too clean. Alright? And if you can, if you're tired after walking, you can always rest in a hotel that is inspired by Cuban architecture, but also, those colonial hotels that you see in Taipei and all that. This is a market that is inspired by Middle Eastern markets. So just look around, look for ingredients for Ignis to cook, and you'll see something like this. Of course. It's still in the game, guys. It's still in the game. And look around for some satay, and make sure to see that they also eat their roti canai as well. Be involved with the food culture. Eat some satay. And this is not just for show, alright? You can actually eat stuff to buff you up. So for example, you can visit one of these shops, like restaurants, and then, you go into the dining system, it feels like mama already. And just look at that roti canai. That's the most beautiful roti canai that I've ever seen in a game. We even put in that silver plate. And Ignis will be, inspired by to create new recipes as well. When he eats stuff in the town, so you might be able to get him to cook one of my favorite foods of all time, chicken rice.
Wow, so pretty. What the hell?
So it's all, you will have a boost and all that as well. Yeah, so that's, I did my best to put in some Malaysian culture into the game. I wanted to put Pontianak, lights please, thank you. I wanted to put some Pontianak or Orang Minyak in the game, that'd be amazing, right? I mean, if Noctis can warp, the Orang Minyak should be able to slide all over the place, and you'll be evenly matched. But it didn't make it into the game, I'm sorry, I tried. So I just put food culture in the game. Okay, so let's get back to the slides. I love the internet, seriously. He was pointing at a bunch of airships, not ordering teh tarik from the car. Okay. Anyway, next. In case you forgot, you'll be playing Final Fantasy 15 real soon, guys. Woo! Yes. But please give me a moment to tell you how grateful I am. As on behalf of Business Division 2, on behalf of the Final Fantasy 15 team, I would really love to thank every one of you for being part of the production of Final Fantasy 15. Let me explain what I mean by this. So next, please. So, when Tabby, still can't get used to that. When my director Tabby, started to become director of Final Fantasy 15, we decided to, unleash the game early. So this is actually not very Square Enix-like, right? But we released the game early. We released Episode Taskai last year and Platinum Demo early this year. And we actually opened a forum, and you guys were great at writing feedback. And we tried our best to also answer some of this feedback as well, balancing your feedback and our vision of the game. Next, please. And then we also had active time reports as well. Usually we do not allow comments on YouTube videos in Square Enix channel, but just for Final Fantasy 15 we allowed comments. So really, really thank you for your feedback. And because of your comments, we actually know what to show next in the next active time report. Next. So, we were not planning to put Mughals in Final Fantasy 15. Don't kill me, please. Okay, not all Final Fantasies have Mughals, alright? But we put on this particular tweet on Twitter, and we've decided, and you voted for yes, please put in some Mughals. So fine. Next, please. So now you can throw a Mughal into the battle and make enemies shoot. that bugger. I mean Google. my language. Yeah, so I think the fans liked it. I think do you like this idea? Yeah. Apparently some do not. Next please. Yes. Google lives matter too. Call the PTA. I do not trust anyone with that ID, by the way. Okay, next. Also, we had very funny internet memes as well. So it started with this. We just had a trailer of Noctis and gang, driving through the field, and someone just decided to put some fast food restaurant. Oh, this is McDonald's. Yeah, it's McDonald's. And next, please, we also had a GIF as well. Oh, it's a bit slow, but yeah, Sephiroth is running. So what we did was, we know that. You guys love the internet, and I'm sure you guys love Final Fantasy as well. So we have decided to actually next, please. Okay, enough of Sephiroth. We actually released a transparent PNG for you guys to modify. This was some time back, right? And we were very, very happy to engage with our users this way. So the results were great. So next. So be careful of this scene. You'll get game over screen. Next. Yes, Jurassic Park. Correct. And next. It's internet, right? Logic doesn't matter anymore. Okay, next. So, to end my speech, I would like to thank everyone, every single one of you, because you have been part of Final Fantasy 15. Believe it or not, it is not only the hundreds of people who worked in Final Fantasy 15 in Japan, it is not only the people who are from Streamline, Illusionist, or Folk. It is thanks to you guys. You guys were part of the creation of Final Fantasy 15. So on behalf of Business Division 2 and also the Final Fantasy 15, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Okay, I pass back to you.
I've got 2 mics now. I don't know what to do with the other one. Alright, so I know I definitely speak for everybody here, especially if you're a fan, that it's amazing to be able to first actually be in the same room as some of the makers and the people involved in the creation of some of our favorite games. And 2, especially seeing all this, all the little Malaysian touches, and it's pretty awesome, isn't it? So thank you very much, man, and also the amount of work and the amount of thought by Falk. I really enjoyed how you're telling us about the small little transitions in music. I know everybody in the room now, when they go home and they play it, they'll definitely be like, oh yeah, this is exactly what he's talking about. I get it now. I tahu menghayati game ni betul-betul sekarang. Jangan lupa Makarjan, absolutely right. Okay, so we are moments away. Let me check clock. We're about an hour away from the midnight launch of the game. I know, exciting stuff, right? However, though, right about this moment, what's going to be happening is something very interesting. Haz, I believe you and I are going to be doing this thing where you give me the great honor of being one of the few people in the country to play Final Fantasy 15 first guy. Okay. Oh my god, yes! Okay, so this is what's going to happen, guys. We will be running through some Final Fantasy 15 right here, right now, on this giant screen. Will there be spoilers?
No.